with this first question. So just a moment. So usually everybody knows oral exams starts with joining a vessel. So they normally put you in some vessel and they ask you to go through all the procedures, how you go about it. So in this one, what I found new was that joining was at anchor, and the vessel is preparing to proceed for dry dock after anchorage. So this question will include the main points that you have to answer with your normal answer, that you will start briefing from before joining. At home only you will start debriefing. Today the virtual meetings are being conducted, virtual briefings are being conducted, you will get interviewed, you will get to meet your department heads of in the office and all, and then you put all the points how you will join the vessel and how you will board the vessel. So I am not going to tell you all these answers because you know that, but I would tell you what are important points and what not to speak in these answers. So basically in this question, joining bulky at anchor is, surveyor wants to hear that how you board the vessel. First, from shore you get onto a boat, and with your agent and all you proceed to the anchor position of the vessel, and you have to tell them from shore that when you get onto a boat you have life jackets on, because without that you cannot travel from shore to anchorage in a boat. Okay, so that life jacket is important. You'll have to put it on always, all the time. And then again you can say you will have a look of the vessel from outside, condition, what kind of maintenance have been done, with that markings and all. You will add one point, and surveyor want to hear that there should be proper marking on the ship side near the pilot ladder, that no boarding without life jacket and safety helmet. Okay, so joining at anchor, with all your points you will add that there is a marking near the pilot ladder that reads no boarding without life jacket and safety helmet. You can add this one. Then again all other your safety related points, illumination, safety ladder to be rigged as there is this instruction placard of the pilot ladder rigging should be there, and all these things. Then ISPS starts, and then you go on further. So next is important in this is proceeding for dry dock. So you have to keep on going with all other things of joining, and with the dry dock defect list. Yeah, what is the dry dock plan, stability calculation, yeah, and whatever information you have about dry docking. And when you will study this dry docking topic, you will get all sorts of points. So you start adding those points also in this answer. And then the follow-up question as usual is about statutory certificates, and you will be telling them what are the statutory certificates. So I would say that when you talk about these statutory certificates, you have to just think about SOLAS. Okay, think about SOLAS, and you start thinking about chapters of SOLAS. Second chapter is about construction, so you have to have this construction as per your SOLAS chapter 2, and as per that chapter 2 you are getting your vessel constructed as per SOLAS, and you have to have safety construction certificate. Yes, then you have chapter 3 life saving, then you have to have safety equipment certificates, then you have this radio communication, you have to have this radio certificate. Yes, so you see, it's easy to remember like this. Everyone has their way of remembering the SOLAS chapter certificates, but if you think like this, then you can talk more about these certificates, and you will give good impression that you know where this certificate is coming from. Yes, how you connect them to SOLAS. And same, you have ISM, SMC, DOC, then document of authorization, then load line, yeah, all sort of certificates are there. Then you have MLC certificate. SOLAS is a convention. Okay, so whatever is written in the SOLAS, you have to do that, and that is statutory certificates. Then you have MLC. MLC certificates are also same. MLC is a convention. All right. Then you have this load line, then SDCW, right? Then International Tonnage Certificate, Tonnage Convention. So you will be telling all these things, and you can keep on talking about these until he stops you. Then you can come to MARPOL. Yes. Annex 1 you can have, you have to have this IOPP. Annex 2 you have to have noxious liquid substances certificate. Yes. Then along with that you can tell them MARPOL Annex 1 IOPP certificate. With that you will need to have this SOPEP. Yes. You need to have oily water separator certificate. Yeah, and you have Form A, Form B. Alright. And then noxious liquid substances certificates is for chemical tankers. And then you have this dangerous harmful substances carried in a packaged form, Annex 3, right? That for that you need to have a document of compliance, DG, for container vessels. And then there is this sewage certificate, yeah, and sewage treatment plant is also there along with that. Then you have your next garbage. Yes, for that you need to have garbage record book. All right. And then international air pollution certificate. Now there are more like energy efficiency data index certificates. So you can keep on telling all these certificates. So these are the statutory certificates. Then you have next one, load line. Just give time to study this load line topic in details. The more you will study, the more you will understand about this. Yes, you should be able to draw the load line markings. Yes, and what are the load line items, what are the conditions of assignment of a freeboard, and yeah, what is there in load line certificates. Yeah, and I forgot to say about the expiry and survey also. You can whenever you tell your anything about certificates, you can connect them with the surveys also. What kind of surveys are associated with these certificates and their expiry and all. Yeah, so that's the load line. Then we have, so I'm talking about AMSA exam. They will definitely only ask you to tell them some marine orders, and if you know what are marine notices. So just don't try to cram marine orders like what is number 1, what is number 2. That is not so important. Okay, well, it's good if you know the numbers. Yes, and the best would be connect them with the conventions. How you connect them with the convention. Yes, what marine order is from which convention, which chapter of SOLAS. Yes, like chapter, what is this marine orders, I think 12 and 15. This is SOLAS chapter 2, construction. Yeah, construction of this stability subdivision and machinery and electrical installations. Then construction, marine order 15 is your construction about fire detection, protection and extinction. So you can connect them with the SOLAS also, and NAVACT also. Yes, all the safety things are also connected to NAVACT, and NAVACT gives them power to legally implement these conventions. Yeah, marine on notices, you know, these are fortnight notices for charts updates and all. Yeah, and other safety related information about navigation. Then you have CIC, FIC. Yeah, this was also the one of the questions that has been asked from one of my friends. CIC. So the CIC came from Concentrated Inspection Campaign. Yeah, and FIC is Focused Inspection Campaign. So these are the campaign that run by the MOUs. Yeah, the Memorandum of Understanding. So you can pick up any YouTube video or Google them. You will get more information about these, and it is just that now surveys are asking these questions also, so don't forget to prepare them, because this itself with the name CIC and FIC is not in the syllabus, but it comes under the Port State Control regime thing. Yeah, Port State Control inspection regime, it comes under that. So study about this also. And then we have objectives of ISM. It's very favorite question of examiners. You got to know inside out of ISM. I'm telling you. Take this code, ISM code, spend some time reading this code, try to understand the contents of this code and how this code has put together, and what are its objectives. Yeah, just to develop SMS on the vessel, how it is done, and whose responsibilities are what. This is very important, and there are a lot of important questions that comes from ISM. Company's responsibilities, yeah, that was also asked from one of my friends, and just try to get more and more and more knowledge about ISM, masters, authority, all these things, yeah. And then we have ISPS. So as I said, I cannot tell you the answers, because when you study these topics like ISPS, ISM, load line, MLC, STCW, when you study the topics with your understanding, you make your own answers, and that is the best way, because there is no other way to pass the oral exam. Because there's no way that you ask someone, give me the answer for objectives of ISM code, and you put that into points and cram them, and you just throw these points on surveyors. There's no way that he will pass you. So he will ask you more and more questions from these things. So just give one day to every topic. Like today you are going to study ISPS only, and go deep into it, how it started, yes, and who is controlling it in Australia, yeah, how is it implemented into this maritime law in Australia or UK or India, yes. And in this there was uh, thing, what is security equipment. So don't forget to add the security equipment like AIS. This is the identity of your vessel, and in ISPS it is required to be there. So AIS also is a security equipment. So maybe you will say, maybe someone will ask you what are the security equipments, and you will say all sort of things, and you don't remember AIS. So he will keep asking you anything else, anything else, anything else. So don't forget to add AIS and your SAS, Ship Security Alert System. Alright, then connect it with your certificate, their surveys and all, yes. Who is your CSO, ISPS, who issues certificate, who conducts assessment, ship security assessment, and who develops SSP, okay, how it is being implemented, how it is being surveyed, how it is being reviewed, all these sort of things. Alright, next is application of compass error. This is kiddish, like not kiddish, like for junior officers, like since every oral you go, this is being asked from second mate orals, chief mates, masters. This is being asked, and this is the type of question they ask you when you are already exhausted, and when your focus is already out of attention span, so like after 1.5 hours, or after 1 hour and 40 minutes, because after 2 hours you are going to lose your attention, focus, concentration, yes. In that time, even a simple calculation you can make mistake. So uh, don't take it lightly. So examiner is going to ask the compass error in detail. If he thinks that you don't know the basics, he can go deep. So he is going to definitely ask you. So do not take it lightly, and just keep this all fundas of this error clear, so that you can confidently answer in exam, yes. Then there is this question was asked from one of my friend: discharging of cold wash water that contains HME. HME is this harmful to marine environment. Anything that is harmful to marine environment is HME. And so it wants to know that how do you know that you have to wash your holes, yeah, you have to wash your decks, cleaning is there, how you do that, and how you dispose them off, how you make sure that you can just wash it off the vessel to sea. So you have to make sure it is HME or not, harmful to marine environment, and you will get this information from shipper's declaration. Do not forget to study about this shipper's declaration. This is very important. There is all sort of things of details of cargo, and he can ask you anything, yeah, what is from where you will get information about HME. Where else you can get information about HME from IMSBC and all, yeah. Then what is TML, TMLC certificate and validity. Okay, so um, he can ask you to connect it to the MARPOL, what annex will apply in discharging this HME, discharging whole wash water. Yes, so just clear your MARPOL this thing also. Alright, then we have action in case of man overboard in heavy weather. Well, very favorite question of examiners. You have all sort of information what to do, and I expect you are preparing for masters, you know. So I would just point out what not to say. Okay, in such question, you can ask examiner to just to clear your doubts. How heavy is how rough is the sea? What is the state of sea waves and all? So if he says it's force 10 or whatever, anything like that, in that case, do not tell them that you will launch your rescue boat. You are going to endanger your ship's crew in case of man overboard if you want to rescue. Okay. Well, this is tricky thing, and what else you can do? So you have to put yourself in the situation, and you see, you as a master from bridging, this is really heavy weather, yeah, high seas, and you have man overboard. Even if you happen to launch the rescue boat, are they going to be safe in that kind of weather? What is the freeboard of rescue boat? Nothing. And you have in 4 meters of sea. So what will you do? Well, just whatever you say, make sure you have a good reasoning for that. Yes, because emergency situations, every emergency situation is different. Okay, like man overboard emergency situation can never be same. Okay, we have came across the study cases where man overboard happened from ships and they tried to rescue and all. So no matter how deep we study the case, you cannot get everything same. You cannot expect that if some man overboards from your vessel, that everything will be same as that case. So you have to just think and answer. What else you can do about man overboard? If he says, examiner says, you cannot launch rescue boat because you will endanger your crew, what you will do? Just put yourself in that situation and just keep on discussing. He wants to know how you approach the problem. Okay, so the best way is just before exam have a couple of group sessions, sit with your friends and discuss such questions. Okay, what to say and what not to say. And in this video I'm just going to tell you the questions and what not to say, but if you want to discuss more about the answers, you can reply me in the messages. Okay, now next one. Action in case of fire in steering gear. You can just state the points what you know, how to fight the fire, and I would suggest you can add in when there is fire in steering gear, do not forget that you might lose the steering gear, you might lose your vessel's steerage. Okay, and you have to include in your answer that you will take care, you know that you might lose the steerage also. So try to put those points also in your answer, that you will turn to manual, you will change to this, you will change to that, emergency and all, yeah. And you will broadcast and report, and you will also, if you are near the coast or something, yeah, you can send a couple of people to prepare anchors. Yes, so add all these points in your answer. And what's next? MV Dali case, yeah. When I was in oral results, he asked me what you think what could have been done better to avoid such a damage or to minimize the damage. So you just make sure if there has been some recent incident, Just study that incident and discuss with your friends. Or surveyor might ask you, what is your point of view in this situation? Yeah. Next one is angle of roll. Yes, it's quite common question surveyors asking to candidates. So guys, please try to understand this angle of LOL and FSC inside out. Yeah, because these are failing questions. Being a master, how to correct angle of LOL, what are the differences in between angle of LOL and list, how you would know what is LOL, what is list, if your vessel is healed, if it is list or LOL, and free surface correction, what is this, how you will correct, and how you will draw on paper to show the angle of LOL. Yeah, so study this good. And next one is ROR. Well, uh, there are more questions, but those are normal questions. Like when you go for masters, business and law, there will be questions about what is bill of lading, what is general average, yeah, what is this demurrage, what is dispatch, what is lay time, lay can, yeah, all these sort of things. So you have to know all these terms, what they mean, what is charter party agreement, and how to read that, how to get information from that, how to know your limitations, how to know what you can, what what is what you can do, what you cannot do, what is your liability, what is your responsibility. Okay, so other than that, there is this ROR. I would say they go deep, man. They go deep in this ROR. Even in masters, you cannot make mistake in this. They go really deep. Lights, plenty of lights questions have been asked, and all sort of lights. They can uh, ask you day shapes, lights, and then situation, all sort of situation. Not only when you are on power driven vessel, they'll put you on NUC, they'll put you on RAM, and then they will put some situation with some other vessel. Yeah, with situation you are on NUC and you have CBD on your port bow or RAM on your port bow. They'll put all sort of situations, and you have to get them correct. So take your time, study the ROR cards. On YouTube, you will on videos you will get a lot of study material. Study that, and I think that's it for now. And if you want to discuss more about any question, just message me, and I can explore information about that, and I'll let you know. Thank you.